is no obedient person in Ebonyi state. Don't be so.
When I don't start again. When I don't start again. Because it was election, don't they reach like this, and I will begin the cap. I don't know who they try to the entice. I'm supposed to say this kind of man, no they walk again. Which guy talk with this now, eh? Brother Umahi. He said for the full Ebonyi state, they address Ebonyi people. For the full Ebonyi state, see no one single obedient day, sir. No, they try to make this thing make it sound realistic. For the full of Ebonyi state, no obedient. Now this kind of thing, now they talk that time during the election. Now 4 people tweeted in the room. Shocker can't come. Eh? When they try, even if say person send you a job, when they try entice the person. At least talk something where they realistic. No mention of full Ebonyi state. No single obedient in Ebonyi state. Is there any single obedient? Of course they will shout. You give them their share, they go inside their house, they shout obedient. Don't be like that. Una they talk something where they realistic. Eh? They talk something where they realistic. Una to the cap. Una think say this supporting na affirmation. These people they drag members like affirmation. I'm going to make it in Jesus. No single obedience in the body state. Affirmation. You can't affirm it. Not by affirmation. Now by your doings. Now when I say all these people now when they talk say they support Peter Obi, say now by say Peter Obi affirm am there for house say everybody is supporting me. You don't ever hear Peter Obi. People will get real supporters, no they shout, no they talk say everybody na support. Of course not now. Eh? Brother Omar. If they tell me now say if they come for the full Ebonyi state, everybody don't convert, they follow you. After Peter Obi win landslide for that same Ebonyi state last election. None of they talk, none of they realistic. You get some things one no go they talk. So that you know go sound suspicious. If person now will send you now go look this and say no now. That's not what I said. You know, it don't sound realistic. At least you go talk say you get as they take the talk that you go they talk small. This first interview where you do now, this first outing, you go begin to tell the people. Say you they tell your people say now we are converting people small to our own side. And we don't be so people go shout that so. Then people will say they go say okay yes it's true. We are moving in we are penetrating small. Then you will come another time. Now small you go take the penetrate. If you come another time, you know small. But this one now, if president come watch this, he go say, oh God, how? My how? Go think you like say you don't serious. What are you doing? You want to make the same mistake again? I beg. Mama big.
There is no obedient person in Ebonyi state. Don't be so. Anybody will say to the Holy Ghost. What we have is to return the good things that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done for Southeast and for Ebonyi state when the time comes. Don't be so. We will not be deceived again because the last election was a mistake, but we have come to be wiser. Don't be so. I will not finish naming all that the president is doing for us, but you see the legacy projects. One, all the way from Cross River, coming to Nibe Beach, going through Africo, going through Abomegen, going through Ezra South, going through Ezra North, going through going through Benue. Tilibo, Kaigetu, on a day Yes, sir. And then we are going to be very vocal to let our people know that people are backing council without knowledge. We want to be part of a united Nigeria. We want to be treated fairly. We want to be counted. And the president is doing that. So we have no reason not to support him. We have no reason not to support, Governor Francis Obidient. Let me tell you something. If you want to struggle for governor with people, you have to do it on social media. Because you will not come to Ebonyi State to reap where you did not sow.
All the governors of Southeast are supporting, the President Bola Tinubu second tenure. I saw a man that was running his mouth, and the man was saying the only place that you have, 100% support, a man has his region intact is, in Southeast, and he was talking of my brother Peter Obi. If when the presidency will come to Southeast, I should be at the forefront because of my performance. And I've asked for debate. Anybody that feels otherwise, I created something out of this Ebonyi State. God used me to do it. And so we compare, governor to governor time and compare what you have done for Southeast. I beat my chest and said, listen, God has used me, President Bola has used me to better the laws of Southeast. You can tell me when else we had it this good. And so boldly we are saying that Southeast, we support President, supporting President for 2027. And there's no governor in Southeast that is not supporting the President. And governors are in charge of their states. You see Anambra, you see Enugu, you see Ebonyi. You've seen all that the governor is doing. You see Abia, my cousin, you see Imo, our leader. So we are very confident that we write our history. And as you're here, my advice for our people, the Igbos, is to re-engage. We can't get to presidency by sentiment. We have to re-engage, we have to support other regions, and at the time of God, nobody will stop it. It will come to us. And who knows, whether that time it will be the man standing by the other
minister. You mentioned the ESIA is currently being carried out by...
Sister, I was raised in the village. Me, I'm not here for me.
Well, sorry,
try to speak.
I can't help the way I speak. You mentioned that the ESIA was being carried out at the moment. The EIA Act of 1992...
I need interpreter.
Well, you have enough people next to you. The EIA Act of 1992 states that an EIA must be approved by the Federal Ministry of Environment before the commencement of any project.
No,
unless an exemption has been given.
So there is preliminary approval, there is final approval.
Has an exemption been given? And if so, if you have the preliminary approval...
Exemption of what?
For the project to start without the final approval. If you have the preliminary approval, can this be shared with the public?
We are following due process.
So can we have a copy of the
federal
preliminary
government
approval?
that gives the approval. It's not you.
So can we have a copy of the preliminary approval?
We have the approval.
And you can make that public to the media?
Everything in order.
Okay.